Hey, my name's Mark Eitel, host of the Mr. Mortgage Show, and you are listening to The Daily Dose, where each weekday we dive a little bit deeper on one topic or answer one specific question that we were asked during the day. And today I want to talk about chasing the dream, but not chasing the deal. And what do I mean by that? So we've just come out of one of the hottest housing markets ever experienced in our country, and people chased the deal. They were offering over the asking price by obscene amounts and waiving appraisals and inspection conditions, and they got away with it for the most part because real estate continued to appreciate and absorbed their overpayment. Now we're transitioning into a leveling market, and who knows, we may even tipple into a buyer's market. So as we move forward, I just caution people not to chase the deal. Offering over asking price, it's not going to be as easy moving forward to catch up that overpayment with appreciation. All forecasts indicate that appreciation is slowing. My personal belief is that we're going to be in around a 6% appreciation cycle, which, hey, is super healthy. There's no shame in a 6% appreciation cycle, but it's going to take you at least a year in a 6% appreciation cycle to recoup your closing costs in most cases. So offering $50,000, $75,000, or $100,000 over asking price, I strongly believe is a thing of the past in most markets. But I don't want you to be discouraged by this market. I still want you to chase the dream of homeownership. I just want you to do it in a cautiously optimistic way. And I think as more properties come on the market, there's more opportunity for buyers to negotiate. And who knows, you've heard me talk about it in the past, a discounted price and then apply that discount to your closing costs or rate buy down. So I'm actually excited to see where we go from here because buyers who were FHA or VA or didn't have a giant down payment were kind of pushed aside in this last cycle that we've gone through. And I believe as we move forward, the buyers have a turn again. They're getting their at bat. And as more properties come to the market, there's going to be more choice. So don't give up on home ownership. It makes sense for so many reasons. And it's the easiest way to build wealth through equity simply by going home and making your mortgage payment. You're paying down your principal and property is appreciating. I get it, albeit at a much slower pace than we've experienced, but appreciating nonetheless. So it makes sense. There are tax benefits to home ownership. There's stability. There's long-term opportunity to rent it should you choose to move on. And then as always, you can pull cash out along the way if you need it. I mean, I've got countless stories of clients who paid off medical bills or unforeseen expenses or even sent their kids to college. One gentleman even bought his mistress a condo with the equity that he had built up in his property. So having that access to capital to offset unforeseen expenses, and I'm not suggesting buy your mistress a condo by any means, but what I am suggesting is start down the path of homeownership, and it's going to give you the opportunity to build equity, and you can use that equity as you need it throughout life. And who knows, you may end up staying there long enough to pay that property off, and then in your senior years, tap that equity in the form of a reverse mortgage to offset your monthly expenses. So real estate makes sense. Chase the dream, but not the deal. Sometimes you can't cram a round peg into a square hole, or I guess square peg into, I don't know how the saying goes, but my point is not every deal is worth making, but the dream of homeownership certainly is worth pursuing. So if you have any questions around any specific topic regarding to homeownership or ideas on how to structure a deal, or just, want somebody to bounce a circumstance off, I welcome the opportunity to talk you through it. All my contact information is somewhere on this page. So hopefully that helps. I just want everybody to remain encouraged. I think as we move forward in this market, there's going to be more opportunity for everybody. So I think there are deals out there that are worth pursuing. I just don't think every deal is worth pursuing. So that's all I have for you today. My name is Mark Eitel, host of the Mr. Mortgage Show. And if you found any of this entertaining or helpful, I encourage you to share it with anyone you know, friends, family, or coworkers who are thinking of buying or selling or refinancing real estate. I'd love to answer their questions too. And tune into the Mr. Mortgage Show live Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. for more good stuff. We're on iHeartRadio. You can just Google the Mr. Mortgage Show or check check out the iHeart app. You'll find us 9 a.m. live on Saturday mornings, or visit www.themrmortgageshow.com. There you'll find all of the podcast replays as well as the replays of the full Saturday shows. And lastly, I encourage you to check out the Facebook page. Just go to Facebook and search The Mr. Mortgage Show, and you'll find a ton of useful data. There are charts and articles and a lot of resources that can help you kind of navigate this crazy market. So that's all I have for you today. Again, my name is Mark Eitel. You've been listening to The Daily Dose, and we'll talk again tomorrow. Thanks.